Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. I hope that you had a very Merry Christmas with your friends and family. If you celebrate, we just kept it nice and low-key at our house. We actually had a couple colds running through. My son was sick, then he gave it to me. So far my husband has missed it, thank goodness. We had some truck troubles. What else did we do? Oh, we lost our internet we never lost power. It flickered at one point, and I know so many people lost power in our area, so we're very thankful for that. We didn't have to sleep in a cold house, but we haven't had internet for like 6 days, which I don't mind being disconnected, but on Christmas Day, you just want to watch some Christmas movies, so that was kind of a bummer, but I mean, it's fine. We can still do it the week after. My son doesn't go back to school until the second week of January, so we've got time on our side. But I digress on life as it is. But today we are going to be talking about the new Hearth and Hand and Studio McGee spring lines. It's kind of nuts that I'm even talking about this right now. I just love letting the season be the season that it is and enjoying it, and I don't really understand why we need to talk about spring this early. But here we are. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of the finds that I saw in stores, as well as talking about some of my favorites that I either did or didn't pick up. I have some reasons for that, but let's head over to Target.
Hearth and Hand always comes out with such beautiful faux florals. I love their little tabletop ones too, like this little flower in the glass vase. They just make it so easy to be able to add to a little vignette or in your kitchen or bathroom. These vases are an absolutely awesome neutral piece that can work all year round, so this is definitely one of those things if you want a good staple to look for. They have so many different sizes too, and I just love the texture that it brings. This little sailboat would be such a great addition to a little boys' nursery, girls too even. It's just so cute and so fun. And as always, if there's anything I can ever tell you to pick up, it is the flour sack towels from Hearth and Hand. They're my absolute favorite. They wash up so well, and they're a great size for the price. Hearth and Hand also always does a really good job when it comes to their serveware, about like their plates and cups and mugs, so definitely be sure to check out that section as well. These gold lanterns remind me of ones I got in clearance a few years ago. I've actually used them on my front porch decorating. I love the color, I love the shape of them. I also really love these ribbed candles. This was the oak and lavender. I'm regretting not picking it up, so that's definitely something I'm going to go back for. Now, moving on to the Studio McGee section of my store, they had these absolutely wonderful tassel throws. If I didn't have enough throws already, I absolutely would pick up this one. It was so awesome. And then they just had a bunch of the pillows. They had those decorative boxes, lots of greenery. I was so happy to find this gold bowl in the store. I absolutely picked this up. This is the new It lamp, if you guys remember from last year. And then this wooden bowl was really cool too. Absolutely loved it. I absolutely love the wreaths that they came out with this year. The wispy, organic look of them. If I didn't have the one from last year, I absolutely would have picked up this one.
So both the Hearth and Hand and Studio McGee sections at my stores were a little bit random. There was some Christmas clearance, not enough for me to make an entire video about it. The Christmas clearance was weird how they rolled it out this year. My plan was to film one, and then they were rolling it out before Christmas even happened, and then my stores basically have nothing left. So here we are. But the Hearth and Hand line, I absolutely always love their faux florals when it comes to spring. They have the beautiful dahlia and like the little cherry blossom kind of looking things. I actually have some very similar ones at Hobby Lobby, so that's the reason I didn't pick up those ones. But I will say their greenery, I absolutely love it. I didn't grab those and I so regret it. So I'm gonna head back out to my local Target and see if I can get my hands on some for when I am ready to do that type of decorating, because Christmas is still up in our house. We're not doing that just yet. I will be taking this stuff down starting this week. I'll explain it more when I do my winter decorating stuff, but I keep a lot of my greenery out. I just tone it down a little bit. So I digress, but I'll always love Hearth and Hand's faux greeneries. They always have an amazing kitchen line. So like I picked up my tried and true favorite, some flour sack towels. The single ones are $3.99 and the size of them is awesome. They're huge. The doubles are small. I don't know why. I don't know why the price is higher for smaller towels. Always go for the singles. They just work out better. They also had a yellow one, but I got a couple yellow ones last year, so I figured I already have too many towels for my drawer, so I should probably calm down. So I told myself 2 is better than 3. So that's why I did that. I did really love, they came out with, so if you guys watched my Thanksgiving tablescape video and my Christmas tablescape video, you'll see I had these beautiful dark brown plates that I used for them, and they came out with like a taupe beige color. I love them. I think they're so beautiful. They're neutral. You can use them all year round. So that's something that I'll probably be keeping an eye out if I'm able to score them on clearance, because I don't need more plates. But if they're the right price, I feel like it's okay. So I thought those were beautiful. They had salad and dinner plates of those, so I'll have those linked down below. They also had this beautiful cake stand. They had 2 different ones actually. There were 2 different sizes. One was beige and one was a pink kind of tone. And they're adorable. I already have something myself, so that's why I didn't grab that. But otherwise, like, I just love like the stoneware berry bowls and the little like ramekins. They're perfect for when you're doing like a charcuterie tray and you need something for like grapes or whatever. It's just perfect for like entertaining and just like little stuff here and there. Something else I absolutely loved from the new Hearth and Hand line was their furniture. They came out with these absolutely stunning arched bookcases in like a black and a wood tone. They're so gorgeous. I have a good place for those, but I have a different vision on the sides of my fireplace than those. But if you have like a nice nook that needs a statement piece of furniture, those are a great option. They are reasonably priced. They're not cheap by any means. I think they were $450, maybe $500. But for how big it is, and for it being a statement that's actually like pretty on target for what the pricing should be. I also love they had this white lamp with like a pleated lampshade. I'm not somebody that goes for a pleated look, but this is a good one. Like if you are looking for some new bedside lamps, this is a great option. I know they had like a beautiful gold one that would look really cool in an office if you're looking for like a statement piece. Now, skipping ahead to Studio McGee, certain things I loved and certain things didn't make a lot of sense to me. That might not be everyone's opinion. That's totally okay. You decorate your house how you see fit, how it best suits your needs and your likes and dislikes. I love those barrel chairs. Like they came out with this beautiful olive green one, but I've heard the reviews that they're not very comfortable, and I'm all about comfort. I want something cozy that I can snuggle up on while I am watching a movie or doing something. Like I don't want anything that's not functional when it comes to that kind of stuff. Like, we throw our pillows on the floor. Like, I don't care. I put them up when I'm filming and then they're on the floor. Like, that's just how our life is. But I loved that piece. They also had this beautiful new landscape print. It was $40 with the gold frame around it. I didn't pick it up because I know I can get an Etsy digital download and a frame cheaper than just getting that. And so that's why I didn't go for that piece. It is beautiful. There's nothing wrong. If you want to pick it up for yourself, I just don't need to spend $40 on something when I can get something a little bit more unique that not everybody else has. Then from there, they also had a ton of different pillows and throws. The throw blankets, I loved the patterns of the texture that it brought in. I'm all about texture. So like, I will say that till I'm blue in the face. If you can find a textured throw to mix into your arrangements on your couches and chairs and stuff, I think it just adds another dimension to your space and it looks so beautiful. So they had two in particular that I really, really liked. I didn't pick them up because I actually just have enough in my house. And so I have my good neutral base that I'm already working with. Like, this pillow I've had since last winter and I'm still using it in all of my combinations because it just has great texture to it. It's a great size and I just don't need to be getting more pillows to store. They did come out with a beautiful, beautiful ottoman. It is like a linen with like metal legs on it. Instantly sold out. I'm not a person that's gonna wake up for a 2 a.m. drop. That just doesn't make sense to me. I don't even know why they do that, frankly. Like, I think it's kind of ridiculous, but I digress. Absolutely love it. I really don't have a place for something like that. If I can figure out a place for it, that might be something on the restock that I snatch up. I think it's so gorgeous. They also had this absolutely stunning marble, like ashtray looking like piece. I think it was 20 or 20. I want to say it was $25. I think that is honestly a little steep. They came out with one last year. I can't remember when it was, if it was spring or whatever, that was the same price and was significantly bigger. And so I look at it and I'm like, I don't really feel like this has a lot of use to me. And I feel like it's more expensive than it should be. I feel like if it was like $20, it might be a little bit more reasonable for the size of it. But the marble one that I already have is actually functional, while this other one is just kind of like a catch-all space if you want to put like your rings in it or something on your bedside table. It does bring great texture to the space. I just don't have a way to justify that price. It's cool looking, but it looks like an ashtray to me. even being cool looking, it looks like an ashtray to me. Something I was super happy about, I did all my filming before Christmas, so I'm sure my stores are overpicked or maybe restocked. I don't know. I haven't been out. I've had a cold, so I've literally been hunkered down in my house. But when I went out, I was able to score both of the little metal footed pieces. These are absolutely worth it. This one's $25. This is worth it to me in comparison to that tiny, tiny little marble dish. I love the antique look of it. I love the little footed knobs. These are great all year round. You can put pine cones, the faux artichokes. You can put in some ornaments when it comes to Christmas, pumpkins. Like, their possibilities are endless with that kind of stuff. I love this. And then this one is equally as cute. You could also put it in a bathroom with your soap and such on it, bedside table, and it has those cute little knobs again. This one was $15, and this is the same size as that ashtray. This actually might be a little bit bigger if I'm not mistaken. Obviously this versus marble, like marble is more expensive, but I still don't understand how that other one was $25. Just my opinion. If you love it, you go for it, absolutely. Then, as always, Studio McGee always rolls out the faux greenery arrangements already in pots, so that way you don't really need to worry about matching a vessel with your greenery kind of stuff. We're trying to make it easy for you. You are paying for convenience though, I will say that. When it comes to the like olive branch one in the like handled pot, a little bit pricey. They also have this blue pot with cosmos in it. I think it was like $25. I could be wrong, so please don't quote me. Those types of things I don't really feel like are justified unless you're just looking for convenience. If you're looking for convenience, you love the pot, you love the cosmos, then you absolutely go for that. I already have white cosmos from Hobby Lobby, and I have plenty of vessels around my house already that I could do that myself. Maybe it's not a blue pot, but you could always DIY it. So like if you have a pot that you love the shape of and not the color, maybe just grab a couple stems from Hobby Lobby and paint your pot to get like a look for less kind of thing. But as always, I'll have it linked below. Just if that is your jam, then you absolutely go for that. I will say, their pillows kind of confused me. I'm not gonna lie. I know that that's probably not the popular opinion. They're just very peachy and teal for spring. I really don't understand it. Maybe it's just because I'm still in the winter mindset of things and I like things nice and neutral. I like my creams and whites and beiges and grays, and I like to keep it calm for winter, and I'm not at all ready to start decorating for spring, seeing as it's not even January 1st. So maybe that's my 2 cents. It was very cottage forward to me, at least. I did not pick up any of the pillows because I really need to take a look at what I have and kind of go from there, because I feel like I have a lot of stuff that will actually work from last year that I would prefer to do, and maybe grab like one to kind of like switch things up. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. If this was your first time hanging out with me here, I would love it if you would subscribe and join my YouTube family. Let me know in the comments below, what was your favorite Hearth and Hand piece and what was your favorite Studio McGee piece? I know I didn't have a big haul myself, but let me know if you picked anything up. I'd love to hear about it. But I will see you guys in my next video, and have a great rest of your day.